Crofton, Nebraska City Council Chairman Larry Pites will face a recall election this fall. Knox County Clerk Joanne Fisher says proponents gathered 64 valid signatures, enough to get it put to a recall vote. Fisher expects the recall election will be held in November. Fellow Crofton City Council member James Murphy already faces a recall vote that's scheduled for September 12th. The clerk says the two recall votes cannot be done at the same time because the ballots for the Murphy recall election have already been sent out. The recall effort is being led by former Crofton Police Chief John Carter, who was fired by Mayor Bob Evans earlier this summer. Carter alleges he was fired because he's black. There was also an attempt to recall Mayor Evans, but that one fell short of the required number of petition signatures.